Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, December 15th, 2022. Steve Sipress here. And Facebook Memories reminded me today that it was on this date in 2009, December 15th, 2009, that I went to the store and picked up and bought the biggest, largest, coolest, state-of-the-art TV I could find at that time. Believe it or not, was a 42-inch. And we called it a flat screen HD TV. I gotta laugh because kids nowadays would be like, flat screen TV, is there any other kind? HD TV, of course, what, huh? But back then, and 42 inches? I mean, isn't that the thing, like, on the kitchen counter? Like, 42 inches, come on. But that was the greatest TV there was back then. And there's a whole bunch of business lessons in there. So let's see if I can get through a few of them here. Number one is always remember that the word free is the most powerful word in all of advertising, marketing, and sales. So you always want to think about how you can use it, what you can give for free. People love it. They will respond, and later on, some of them will become fantastic clients or customers, patients, and members of yours, and refer to lots of other people. So, but that leads to the general rule that entrepreneurs, unlike 95% of, at least here in the US, people that are not business owners, they work for business owners, for us and other business owners, but the few of us, less than 10% that are business owners, successful entrepreneurs are always thinking, give first. What can I give? What can I give of value that my ideal person I would love to do business with, my ideal client, customer, patient, member, at this point they're a prospect, or they could be a current client, patient, member, whatever it is to you, what can I give of value that they would appreciate? Now, here's the thing. It does not have to be a product or service that you sell. It doesn't even have to be relevant to products or service you sell. It can be completely irrelevant, can be almost completely opposite. For instance, I just mentioned the big back then, the 42-inch HD, flat screen HD TV that I gave away for a referral contest prize at the first ever Ultimate Entrepreneur Holiday Party that I hosted in December 2009. And I gave that away to entrepreneurs, business owners, and I strategically placed it up in the front of the room with a big red bow on it in the box, right under a sign with the famous quote, or famous for business owners or entrepreneurs or fans of Jim Rohn, the famous Jim Rohn quote. It said, now I have to paraphrase, but it was something like, big people have big libraries, small people have big TVs, something like that. Or big thinkers have big libraries, small thinkers have big TVs, something like that. So it was extremely antithetical, it was opposite of what we were all about. We were all about learning new ways to grow your business, to have a successful business, to make more sales, do better advertising, marketing, run your business better. It was all about thinking bigger and having a big library. I mean, in fact, now that I mention it, here I am in front of just a few of my many, many bookshelves, and then I got many, many, many more materials in other bookshelves and still in boxes in my garage. And nowadays I got a ton of stuff, like hopefully you do as well, on hard drives all over the place, because successful entrepreneurs, big thinkers, have big libraries. However, not necessarily, small thinkers have big TVs. Well, some of us have big TVs too. Why not? So, however, you would think that if I wanted to give something relevant to my people as a prize, I would give one of my books or one of my programs or a free year in my mastermind. That's at the time, I think it was only like $500 a month back then, but still a $6,000 value. That was more than the TV. It was only about $1,000. And I could have given, later on I gave computers, iPads, all kinds of stuff. I've got to get rid of these notifications that pop up. Once I did not get rid of one, and there was no audio for the whole rest of the video. So if you see me swiping things, I got to swipe those away, I think. But anyway, So it doesn't have to be relevant to you, to your business or what your business is all about. Nothing ever has to be. Anything, any content in your newsletter or any, prizes you give away or anything you talk about in social media posts or anything at all. The key is not what's relevant to you or what you like or to your business or your product or your service. It's what's relevant to your ideal target who, to the person you're looking to attract to do business with you. And I had a feeling that they would appreciate a state of the art at the time, biggest, coolest, baddest, most awesome TV there was. And they did. And I gave them out over and over. And I gave out a whole bunch of iPads when those first came out around, 2010 or so, 11. They were the hottest thing. I gave away a whole bunch, maybe a dozen of those overall. I gave away computers. I gave away now I did give away relevance. I gave away all kinds of information products that my friends and associates and my clients, would give me a copy of. So they sold them for $1,000 or $2,000 or $500 or $5,000 or whatever. And they give me a bunch of copies. I would pay for the shipping, and I give them away as raffle prizes and door prizes and rewards and anniversary gifts and whatever. I gave away thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars worth of stuff. So a few business lessons there. Always think first, what can I give? What can I give of value that my ideal target who would appreciate? Doesn't have to be relevant to your business. In fact, very often it isn't. Number two, you always want to give first. Successful entrepreneurs, we go to sleep every night. We wake up every morning thinking, what else can I give? What else can I give first? Don't get caught up in the 95% of society that works for those of us that run businesses. They're always thinking, what do I get? What do I get? You interview them. What do they ask in the interview? Do they come into the interview and say, gee, can I work extra without getting paid? Can I do more? I saw the job description. Can I also do a few other things extra? Or how much can I work? How much value can I give? What? When's the last time anyone ever asked you that? If they do, hire them. They're usually, if you say, do you have any questions? They're like, yeah, what's the benefits and what's the vacation time and is there the sick pay and paternity pay and maternity leave and what are the hours? Is there a dress code? Do I have to dress a certain way? Nowadays they're like, do I have to come into the office at all? Like, it's always about what's in it for them. So that can work for employees, but it's not going to work spectacularly well for entrepreneurs, for business owners. So I was always thinking, what else can I give in a giveaway? What else can I give of value? What more can I deliver? And that turns out being, of course, a lot of the time free stuff, but also that turns into stuff people pay for. Can I add another mastermind? Can I add another program, another seminar? And I have run, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of seminars and events over the years. A lot of them paid, a lot of them free, but they always come from the same place. I'm always thinking, what kind of value can I give that my target audience, my ideal who, would really appreciate? And then even the one, some of those become clients, some of those do pay you money. Even if you do these seminars or for a nominal small amount, some of them actually, first of all, they all get a lot of value out of it. So that's great. And the teacher always learns more than the student. So whenever I deliver consulting or coaching or teaching, speaking from the stage, speaking in front of a group, any kind of a teaching, of course, I'm benefiting from that. I'm learning and getting better at explaining things, and I'm learning what's going on by asking them questions and what's working in their business. And so I'm always benefiting as well, but I'm always thinking what's going to be best for them. And like I said, everybody benefits. And then some of the people say, man, that was great. I want some more help. And those people will pay more money and step up and become even better clients, and they'll win the most of anybody because they'll get the best you have. So always be thinking, what can you give? Leverage and use as much as you can the most powerful word in all of advertising, marketing, and sales, the word free. And that's it for Throwback Thursday. There's a whole bunch of other stuff, but that's enough for today. That's brought back by the memory and Facebook memories that I posted that on this date, 2009, I had gone to the store and purchased the first of many, many really cool gifts that I gave away to my Chicagoland Sharpest Entrepreneurs groups, to events that I spoke at, and in that case, to the first ever, the Ultimate Entrepreneur Holiday Party, which was always the entrepreneur event for the year in Chicago. I really miss it. Speaking of which, by the way, I am hosting the All-Star Entrepreneur Mastermind event for the first time in over 3 years since the shutdown, and it'll be here at my house in the middle of January, 14th and 15th in 2023. You want to come check it out and possibly apply to attend. There's a very limited number of people, not only because it's at my house, I got to limit the number, but I really want everybody to have attention and time to spend with me and everybody else. So, but if you're cool, if you can add value, like I just talked about, if you can tell me what kind of value you can add to the group, then we'd love to have you come join us. Go to www.stevesipress.com/all-star. Check out the All-Star Entrepreneur Mastermind, or shoot me a message here, or email Steve at Steve Sipress, or however you want to get a hold of me. And Carol is here. Good seeing you, and everybody else. Thanks for being here live. Thanks for watching on the replay. I don't see any questions, so that'll do it for today. And I'll be back with you again tomorrow, right here on Foundation Friday. Until then, over and out. Bye-bye.